I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but now it is possible to use next-gen projects along with your development tools like Bitbucket, for example. And honestly, I was not sure whether this feature was there or not. I don't think this feature was there in next-gen type of projects, but now it is there. And let us see how we can use that. So before I go to the next-gen project and show you how it works, and of course, I'm doing it for the very first time. So I don't know much about how exactly it will work, but I'm guessing I have some understanding that it will probably work like it works in normal Jira projects, where you can link your issues to your repositories using smart commits, or maybe by mentioning the branch, by mentioning the issue key in the branch. If you want to know more about it, you can read this page. Basically, this page is talking about how to enable it, which I'll show you anyways. And if you want to know more about the integration of Jira and Bitbucket, for example, you can read this page as well. Basically, it is talking about using issue keys in the commit or in the branch names. Now, to configure this, you need to first go to the project settings. And when you go to the features, you will see one option here called code that you can enable, which I have enabled. And after you enable it, you will see a new option called code. Now, right now, it will give you some idea about how this will work, like some instructions about using the issue keys, and it will also give you an update on some recent activity that you might have done. Now, let us say there is a plan to do some activity where you want to also update your source code. Basically, you are a developer. Let us say you are a developer and you are basically tracking your work in Jira. Now, there is one epic called improvement. I will open it and I'll probably create a story under it. For example, I may want to create one activity under this particular story, and for doing that, I will create maybe a bug. Let us say we are doing some hotfix of the API. So this is basically my bug that I want to resolve, of course. And if I open this bug, it will of course open in a different screen with normal standard fields. One thing that I want to show you is the option on the right hand side called create branch. Now let us say for resolving this bug, I want to create a branch in my repository. So usual process, I'll click on the create branch and it will take me to my Bitbucket, where I will probably create a branch, and the type is bug fix or maybe hotfix. You can it will create a branch from the master. It will also let you use the issue key. It will use the issue key from where you created the branch, and you can also modify it if you want, but I think I'll probably leave it as it is. Then click on the create. I think this issue key is, no, I don't think. It is important to have this issue key here on top in the name of the branch so that the integration will work. Now, for doing further things, I may want to make some changes in this branch and then commit back, or maybe I'll also raise a pull request. So let us do that. So we now have a new branch, and I'll go to the source. I'm doing it from the UI, but usually you would do that from your normal, maybe from terminal, your usual tools. So let us do some changes. For this particular activity, I will probably create a new file. I think that, let us say we are creating a new file, bug fix dot Java, whatever. Just an example, or txt. I think let us not worry too much about the file itself. This is the file in my branch. I need to make sure that I am on the right branch, which is the hotfix branch. So I'll do that again. Bugfix.txt. this is my fix. I'll commit, and I'll of course commit it to my branch. And at the same time, I also may want to create a pull request. And when you commit, maybe you want to also link it to, I mean, we don't have to do it, but in case you are, I mean, we already have a link to the Jira issue, but when you commit your changes, you can always mention the issue key in the commit message. And let us commit it. And whenever you're doing any activity in Bitbucket, based on the linking, based on the issue key, it will reflect. So that is always good to know. You can take a look at your merge if you want to, just merge it from here. So let us merge it, and this is something, of course, you would anyways do, but I'm showing you because now we are using the integration of next-gen projects. So I'll go back to my original bug from where I created this branch, and now if I refresh this, let us see the update on this particular bug, which is of course mentioned here. So here I can see the branch name, and if I click on the branch name here, it can show me the branch name basically and the commits if you start using the commits. For example, if I mention CT-38 in my commit message, it will display those things like any changes that you do, anything related to the commit. So let us do that. Let us do that again one more time. Maybe I'll go to my source and I'll mention it in my master branch. Let us not create a branch this time, a new branch. I'll probably do some changes here. Let's take a look at the branches first. So we now have a branch here. We have one more branch, and I may want to click on this, and if I let me create a commit on the main branch without worrying about worrying too much about the branches to save time. So I'll modify the file as it is from the UI, which is probably you wouldn't do, but I'm just showing you how it works to give you an idea. Changes, commit, and when I commit, I may want to mention the issue key because that is what I wanted to show you how it looks like. Even I don't know because I'm also looking at it for the very first time. If I go back to the issue and if I now refresh the page, let us see how it looks on the issue view screen. So it is coming up. So we can see here, yes. So we have the information about the branch. We have the information about the commit. And if I click on the commit, I can see the commit now. We never really created a pull request, but if you create a pull request, it will appear here. If you want to take a look at the build information, in case you have some integration with, let us say, Bitbucket pipelines, so those things will or can appear here. So I think you just need to start looking at it. But I believe this feature is not yet available for everyone, for all the instances. I think I guess in the next few days it should be there for everyone because I'm using a free version of Jira Cloud and I have this option. So hopefully it will be there for all the users, all the Jira instances. But I'm quite happy with this, and I think this will really solve a problem for people who were using next-gen projects, and now they have the option to also integrate their development tools. So this is all I wanted to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.